progress.
Okay, everyone. Welcome to another day. I hope it's going well for all y'all. And looks like everybody's taking good advantage of the easier workouts, which is great. Enjoying lots of Steve time. But those are pretty key, and it's great to understand and learn how to do those rides properly. And this, for this week, is our third harder interval day. Last week we did a big sustained hill climb, and this week we're doing, oh yay, over under, challenging our FTP kind of intervals, okay? So that'll be lots of fun. Those are Colleen's favorites. She loves those workouts. Me, not so much. But they are super valuable for working on that threshold, developing that system, which we all know is very important and a component of a lot of things we do, although it's not the only system, which is why we have always referred to max aerobic power scale, various things you can do. I know some of you have worked with us. Even last year, we did a little program called Power Up, and we worked on some real high-end stuff. And I think for a few of you that did that, there were some huge improvements and gains in those top-end numbers and the ability to punch it out there. So that was really good to see. We're riding easy still right now. I'm suspecting a few of you have been on the bikes for a while, or a little bit, maybe only 5 minutes. But we're going to be going into our first set of intervals after a quick little cadence drill here. So while you're bringing your gear up to be 50 to 60%, I'm going to go through a few cadences. We're going to do 4 intervals, and they are 2.5 minutes long, and they're 4.5 minutes long. Okay? Over, not even unders really. They're over and on, I would say. So they're a little shorter than some of the times that we do these regularly. 50 to 60%, your preferred cadence. You're going to be doing these all at your preferred cadence, but I do want that to be 90-ish to 100. Okay? Those of you who like to be under that, I need you to just try and bring it up a little bit higher, soften up the gear a little bit. Okay, so eyes up. Let's do a little check. Relax shoulders, strong through the core. Remember, that's the base of our work. The piston's just driving off a strong foundation. So make sure you have that. Your preferred cadence, and I want you to just bring it up a gear to make sure you're at 60%. Nice and relaxed. There isn't a board because it's very simple, as I say, and I will cue you through that. I will cue you through that as we go along. There's only going to be 2 percentages to remember, and every effort is split into 2 segments. Okay? 60%, another 15 seconds. Then I'm going to get you to add a little bit more gear so that you're moving towards your 70%. And nice and relaxed, soft through the hands, and increase the gear a little bit to nudge up towards your 70%. Holding on to that, we're more or less practicing our preferred cadence. So I think George is on there somewhere. Good to see George joining us from Winterpeg, although Vancouver has been like Winterpeg just of late. We didn't know what to do with it. There was 2 centimeters of snow on the ground the other night. Everything came to a grinding halt. All right. And nudge it up to your 70% if you're not there already. Last little bit. And then we're going to get into our efforts. Good. Just keep it controlled here. You're going to be riding the same-ish cadence a lot. I'm just going to cue you to be a little higher in the easier efforts and the easier portions of the intervals. Good job. One little quick push. In 10 seconds, I want you to just wind up the cadence a little higher, and see if we can touch that 80%. Okay? Starting in 2, 1, up, up. Pushing it up. And up, up. Keep it going. Another 15 seconds. Roll it right up to the top. Up, up. Last bit. Touch that big number in 5, 3, 2, 1. Back it off. Good job. All right. 4 intervals. Very easy structure. The first one is going to be 1.5 minutes at your 85% number. 1 minute at your 75% number. So you are all over and at FTP. Your second one, we're adding a minute to both of those. 2.5 minutes and 2. And then we're going to come back down the other side, do another 2.5 and 2, do another 1.5 and 1. Okay? We're going to get into this in just over 10 seconds. Find your cadence. Ready for this first 2.5 minute effort. And in 2, 1, bring up the gear. 85%. Your choice of cadence. But for this one, I want you closer to the 90 range. Closer to the 90 end of your preferred cadence. Good job. Strong, centered, focused. This is one of those bread and butter workouts. Building that foundation. You're 30 seconds in already. Awesome job. Good, hold on to it. You've got another 30 plus seconds, and then you're gonna bring it down. Good job. Eyes up, nice and relaxed. 30 more seconds at this 85% or 8.5 out of 10. It's gonna feel like a break, even though it's still hard in the second half of the interval. And I'm gonna ask you to use a little bit more cadence to achieve it. Closer to the 100 end of our preferred cadence. 2, 1, and 75%, close to 100 cadence. 1 minute. Come on. Finish it off. Finish it off. 45 seconds. Good job, everyone. Eyes up. Nicely done. Just over 30 seconds. First real burn in the legs for the morning. 20 seconds now. Come on. Hold that FTP number. Not easy. 10 seconds. 5, 2, 1, and relax. 2 minutes easy. Recover, recover. This first one then is almost equal ratio to the effort. The second one will have the same recovery. So we're challenging you to do the same kind of effort a little bit longer with less recovery. And that's all part of how we work on this concept of trying to build your ability to sustain those numbers. All right? Still a minute of recovery. You do what you need to do, but I'm going to say from easy to bringing it back to close to your 50%. One more minute. And the next one, almost the same, but for a minute longer in each half. 2.5 minutes, 85%. 2 minutes at 75%. And using a little lower cadence down towards the 90 RPM end of our preferred cadence scale for the first part, and use a little more cadence, lighter gear for the second part. Getting ready to go in 30 seconds. There's only 4 of these. This is good, snappy recovery. Hope that shoulder's starting to come around, Janet. Shoulders are deadly. Hard to get back. All right, 90-ish cadence. Starting to bring the gear up. We're going in 5. Remember, this one's 2.5 minutes. 2, 1, up. Good job. Awesome. Let's hold this right here. Get to where you feel like you're floating on this gear. How much floating there is at 85%. Working on upwards, that VO2 max kind of number, up towards that. Not quite there. Good job. Closing in on our first minute, meaning 90 seconds to go. Good job, everyone. Remember, all those cues to yourself. Relax shoulders, soft through the elbows, light hands. 90 seconds to go at this bigger output. Hold on, somewhere 90 to 95 RPM range. Come on, guys. Stay solid here. Driving from the glutes, driving into this last minute, and then we'll bring it back down to FTP. Okay? 45 seconds. Hold that concentration. Hold that conviction. Think you can. So good, guys. Keep it right here. 30 seconds. You got it. You got it. We're going to go to a little back off, higher cadence, FTP, in 15. All riders, looking really good. In 5, 3, 2, little higher cadence, and 75%. 2 minutes now. Recover, recover. Come on. Use that cadence. A little lighter gear. Feel it coming out of you. Come on. Come on. I'm right at 100 cadence. 90 seconds. Super good, guys. Come on. Awesome. We get to that minute to go. You know you've done it. Hold on that same cadence. Same pressure on the pedals. 1 minute to go. Come on. Turn it over. Turn it over. Looking good, everyone. Good. Shoulders square to the road. Play around with your position. Just over 30 seconds. You got this. You got this. 30 to go. Come on. Come on. Hold on to it. Last 20. Come on, right into that recovery. Come on, this is golden. 10. Last little bit now. 3, 2, and easy. Whew. Big difference, those extra 2 minutes. Okay, recover, recover. Easy pedaling, easy pedaling. Remember, keeping our chest open. And my partner, Gina, used to talk about, well, everyone has their own description, but she used to talk about the turtle. When you're going hard and you're kind of losing your form, and you're just kind of all over the bike, right? Doing whatever you can, fair enough. But also, when that starts to happen to you, if you can remember, oh, straighten up my back, open up my diaphragm, get in a little bit more of a relaxed position. Is there anything I can do here to relax myself? And while we're talking about that, you've got less than a minute recovery. Have a drink. Make sure you're drinking. On the indoor bike, it becomes a real thing. You get so dehydrated. All right. You'll like this part. Kind of. We're doing the same one that we just did again. But that will mean our last one is the shorter one. Going in 15 seconds, we're going to go back to that 90-ish, close to 90 cadence. We're bringing the gear in, just over 5 seconds. And this is going to be 2.5 minutes at 85, 2 at FTP, in 2, 1. Here we go. Come on. This is a really good 20-minute block or so of work with a short recovery. Makes it doable, though. Hmm. 30 seconds done already. Nice and strong. Eating up the road here, or the trail, or the trainer segment. Watch the shoulders. Keep reminding yourself. Relax. Holding on to that big number. What do I say? Focus on a part of you that feels good. I like to think strong through the feet. That's my connection with the pedal. My power to the bike. Strong circular pedal strokes. Using the whole thing. You got a minute to go at this. Come on. Come on. Keep it strong. Keep it focused. 45 seconds. And then a break. at FTP. Come on, guys. Play with your hand position. Almost at that 30 seconds to go. There it is. 30 seconds. Keep that number. Don't let anything change. Hold that cadence. 15 seconds. Good job. And 10. A little more now. Getting ready to bring it to 75%. 100 cadence in 2, 1. Come on. Come on. 2 minutes. Only a little gear off, but a little more, you can use cadence. So good, guys, come on. You're into it now. 90 seconds to go. Just focus on the cadence. Tick, tick, tick. Turn it over. Really good riders. This is not easy. Just over a minute now. Hold on to that FTP. Think about someone you ride with that's a little bit better than you. Challenging yourself here. Push yourself just up to their level. Last 45 seconds. Come on. One more cadence if you can. It'll help. It'll help. Keep that momentum. Charging your watts. Gear doesn't change. It's the same now, all the way through. Last 20 seconds. Come on. Come on. Think you can. Hold at that number. Going right past that finish line. Just over 10. Come on. Push, push. All the way. Last 5. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay. So I said there was a good part. That is, so you get 2 minutes of recovery here before your 2.5 minute final piece. All right, recover, recover. You've already got that part. Soft pedal this first bit. Give yourself a little finish line quaff. I don't know if you've ever seen some of the finishes of races where you kind of see a lot of shaking the legs around, things like that. The finish line quaff. Just getting, oh, then there's the real quaff. Pulling up your jersey as you're winning. Maybe straightening your hair, fixing your gold chain, I don't know. Okay. Less than a minute. Start bringing some gear back. It helps to feel a little bit of gear coming in again before you go into this big effort. And this one, 1.5 minutes, 85%, 1 minute to finish off a 75. Same thing with the cadence, closer to 90 cadence for the hard, closer to 100 cadence for the easy, which gives you a little easier gear than if you were just maintaining the same cadence. Allows you a little bit more recovery unless you're really struggling with a high cadence. All right, we're going in 10. So find that cadence. Start finding the gear. 1.5 minutes at 85%, remember? Not easy. Get your fierce face on. 2, 1. Come on. Come on. Get into it. Find that number. Get that effort. Relax. Anything you can. Eyeballs up the road. Not hanging down, not turtling. Nice, forceful, and strong. You only have 1 minute left at this output now. Come on. Keep it strong for me. Keep it strong. Determined. No doubt. No doubt in what you can do. Come on. Getting into that last 30 seconds. Push that gear. If you slipped off at all, bring it back. 85%, make sure you're there. You got 20. Come on. Almost the end now. Dig deep. Dig deep. You're doing this by gear, not cadence right now. 10 more seconds. One little break coming up. 1 more minute. 3, 2, 100 cadence. 75%. Last time. Come on. Come on. If it helps you, change your hand position. Anything else? Go right ahead. You got 40 seconds. Come on. Come on. We're driving for the line this time. Driving for the line. 100 cadence. You want to bring it up? Squeak up a bit more cadence. Come on. Up, up. Last 20 seconds. Keep it going. Up, up. Right to the finish. Last 10. Up, up. Come on. Pass that finish line. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Easy. Good job. Done, done. Soft pedal. And then recover, recover. Get yourself a drink of water. As soon as you can, bring some cadence back in. A little bit of gear. That was really good quality work, everyone. Hopefully you liked it. Likey, likey. All right, I got one. It's all type 2 fun. If you like it, for sure you're the right person to be here. If things came easily, everyone would do them. All right, nice little bit of jam behind the pedals, turning them at a rate you're comfortable with. This is going to be our warm down, just about right on the nose here. Just make sure that when you're doing this, you're breathing, you're keeping your legs moving, you're not jumping off the bike, hopefully, to go grab whatever it is you need yet. Give yourself a few minutes. That first few minutes makes such a difference. You haven't eaten yet, then good idea, and especially if you're staying on the bike for a period of time, really good to just get a drink in you, some carbs, and a bit of replenishment so you can sit on the bike and be comfortable for the next little while. So glad you could join me, and good to see you doing your thing. Tomorrow will be a Zone 2 ride planned, and I believe we're about halfway through the month already. Maybe we're actually going to get off these frozen temperatures in Vancouver. But for all of you joining me, thank you so much. That's a wrap for today.